Very good, very good. So we are live now on YouTube and we have a topic and 10 questions to discuss in English. Um ponto principal dessas imersões de iniciantes que a gente vem trazendo e tem dado muito certo, principalmente por conta dos feedbacks dos alunos, é que diferente da imersão geral, a imersão de iniciantes a gente conduz ela em português e a gente faz as perguntas em inglês e se precisar de tradução a gente vai traduzir, tá? Não só o facilitador, mas outras pessoas se puderem ajudar. Por quê? Porque essa imersão de iniciantes, a gente entende que a pessoa não tem coragem, não tem confiança, tem muito medo, tem muita trava. Então, esse é um momento para você se descobrir, entender a dinâmica e perceber que aqui nesse encontro a gente não é uma aula, né? Como a gente está acostumado, não tem o papel do professor e não tem uma correção. E quando a gente fala de correção, é ter aquela introdução de uma pessoa no meio da sua fala, enquanto você está conversando. Obviamente que a colaboração e ajuda, ela é muito bem-vinda. Então, quando alguém precisa de um apoio, a gente sempre apoia e sempre se ajuda, que é o que a gente tem feito aí ao longo dos últimos anos. Então, eu vou deixar aqui as perguntas, né, elas já estão aqui, o Carlos acabou de chegar, eu vou colocar as perguntas novamente. Para quem não tem o planner, ele fica disponível para as assinaturas mensais ou anuais, tá? É, Tem gente aqui que já tem, o Alexandre já está faz tempo aqui, o Ricardo, o Juliano também já tem um tempo, o Popó, então acredito que vocês vão conseguir se organizar. E o ponto principal de qualquer reunião, que é uma coisa que a gente treina aqui como facilitador, é que a gente precisa de uma pessoa, sempre uma pessoa para liderar, para conduzir, para as coisas acontecerem. Caso contrário, vira uma bagunça, todo mundo vai querer falar e fica aquela desorganização e não flui. Então, eu vou deixar vocês decidirem entre vocês, isso é um aspecto interessante também da comunicação, tá? Para que uma pessoa faça as perguntas e aí vocês também podem, a pessoa que fizer o papel de facilitador pode ir direcionando ou cada um vai puxando a resposta para ser um bate-papo, tá? Muito mais um bate-papo do que uma aula em que tem alguém e uma resposta, né? Então, quanto mais fluir esse bate-papo, melhor. Infelizmente, hoje não vou dividir as salas, porque a gente não vai ter aí uma pessoa que passou por um treinamento com a gente. Entretanto, estamos com vagas abertas para novos facilitadores, para trazermos novos horários. Independente do seu nível de inglês, você pode se inscrever. Ah, eu sou iniciante, não tem problema. A gente recebe a sua solicitação, a sua inscrição, e você, como facilitador, você vai passar por um processo com a gente. A gente faz uma seleção e essa inscrição ela é até o dia 15 de novembro para a gente ter aí essa nova turma de facilitadores até o final do ano, entrando com a gente para começar no ano que vem, tá bom? E na página de facilitadores tem mais informações. Inclusive, acho que eu vou soltar um vídeo hoje lá na página explicando um pouquinho mais sobre como funciona, ok? Posso deixar
Okay.
vocês aqui? É,
Yes.
eu vou deixar,
Yes, you can do
deixa
it.
eu ver se é o Victor, que Victor que é? Ah, o Victor Mota. Ah, o Victor tá aqui, então eu vou deixar ele tá entrando ainda, mas eu vou deixar ele como, deixa eu ver se ele tá entrando mesmo ou não. Tá conectando o áudio. Eu vou deixar o Victor como host, e aí é só encerrar a reunião, que aí já encerra tudo, tá bom?
Okay.
All right.
Deixa eu até ver aqui se a gente tem alguma reunião depois. Desse horário, das 9, temos às 10, com Nondas. Então, só se atentar aí com o horário, que 10 horas o Nondas começa outra reunião, ok?
Tá bom. Fio, você já chegou a dividir as salas ou não? Não, né?
Não, se você conseguir dividir, acho que vai ficar até melhor. Eu já tinha organizado eles para fazerem entre eles, mas se você puder tocar, vai ser muito bom.
Tá bom, tá bom.
Valeu, Victor.
Obrigado. Tá bom. Tchau, tchau. Um abraço. Hi, everybody. How are you doing, guys?
Good, and you?
I'm doing great. Just please give me a moment. I'm gonna split the rooms right here because today we are one, two, three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 9, so I think it would be better if we stay, separate each other. So then we have more time to talk. But until that, I'm going to present myself while I'm doing this little process right here. I'm Victor. I'm also a host here. I am guiding the meetings at, I don't know the names of the week. I'm sorry, but it's Tuesday, I guess, at 8 p.m. So you guys are really invited to be there if you could do that. But just please give me a moment. I'm gonna doing it. But I don't know, a lot of people here. Apoena, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everybody. Good morning. My name is Apoena. I'm 39 years old. I got married 3 weeks ago. Uh, I don't have kids, but I have a little dog, Lica Salsichinha. Um, I am air traffic controller. I am military of Brazilian Air Force. So I'm here because I need to improve my English, and I learned it so much in talking talk. I stay away from here 1 month because my married because my honeymoon. So I come back now in this class, and I think that's it. I live in Salvador.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Guys, can all of you see the questions in the chat? Are you guys allowed to see it?
Yes.
Is that okay for all of you? Okay, fine. So I'm gonna split us right here. Just give me a little bit more time. Room one, which is mine, it's gonna be me and three people, and then the room two, it's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then you can, talk. I'm gonna do it right now, guys. And if you don't receive any invitations, it means you're going to stay with me. But if you receive, please accept because you are going to the other room. Oh no, don't accept it. Guys, don't accept the invitation. I had a problem here. Are all of you back? Okay, guys, are you all back? Don't accept the invitation. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm sorry. So now that's it. So let's start the conversation. First, I wanna hear about Juliana. Can you introduce yourself, Juliana, really quickly?
Yes, good morning. Hi, class. My name is Juliana. I have 28 years old. I'm single. I have a son. I love reading. I play basketball 2 weeks, no, 2 times per week, and go to gym. I'm living in Barueri, São Paulo. Is that's that? So, and you, Ricardo?
Well, I'm Ricardo, live at São Vicente. It's south coast from São Paulo. São Vicente is the first city of Brazil, one of the capitanias hereditárias. I'm married, I have a daughter. I have two pets, my cats, and I don't know, but the women used to love the names Quindim and Pudim, and I I love watch movies, hang out with my friends, family. That's it. Enjoy, Apoena.
Okay.
Apoena.
I say I answer this question.
I'm
She's
sorry.
already have introduced herself.
Yes.
Forgive
Yes.
me.
No, it's okay. So let's finally start the conversation. Question number one. What are your short-term expectations for personal growth and development? I hate talking about future sometimes because I'm so like worried about my plans or about getting frustrated. But what about you, Apoina? Do you have some short-term expectations? Can you share with us?
Yes, the next future, my expectation will be to start a new university, educação física. I don't know how to say this in English, because I am a marathonist. I like so much. I love run marathon for 2 kilometers. By the way, I ran Amsterdam Marathon, and I want to be a treinadora. So in next year, I hope to begin.
I wish you the best, Apoena. What about you, Ricardo? Do you have something to share?
Let me see. I could mention learn English. I don't know. I have studied English since a long time ago, but unfortunately, I never learned it. But maybe someday. Uh, and the well, uh, I I needed to work more time yet, but today I believe that I have more time working than not. So until the end, and until my retirement now. So I hope, I expect I possible retire in the next 10 years. I don't know. So that's it. Not short term, but
Yes,
my
but
dream,
you're
my
doing
dream.
really well learning English, because you said you don't know or you have to learn that, but you already know how to talk, how to speak, and you understand us, which means basically, I don't know, you know English some way, and it's okay. Juliana, are you there?
Yes, they are great, the best possibility, and I am fighter for things or times comes for to feel financial. It's easy. It's so it is possibility, not impossibility.
Yeah. So in my case, I think I have something to share, especially because now I am a international relations student, and now in the next year, I'm going to graduate finally. So I need to find a great work to pay the bills and to just survive. Now I am an intern. I'm doing an internship, but it's not enough for, live life, and the money's never enough. So I hope to find a great job to, work. So let's go to the next one. How have your expectations about yourself evolved over the years? Ricardo.
Uh, mm, I believe that became more wise or mature. I well, it's I would like to see my daughter healthy and grow up. uh, So I would like to help on this process, and I try to do my best. Sometimes I can't, but I try. And well, I would like to travel more, experience some uh, some different dishes or new cultures. So unfortunately, I don't have time and money, but during my life, I try to introduce more new, uh, how do you say, experience like that. That's it.
Yeah, thank you for your answer, Ricardo. It's a great answer. Juliana, how have your expectations about yourself evolved over the years? Juliana, can you hear us? You're muted.
Yes.
Okay.
There's surprise in my good way plans that I made 4 or 5 years. I charge so the expectative and it's better than I do.
Okay, but do you have something like specifically that have changed? Like you believe that you would do something and now you're doing something different? Do you have some example?
Yes, depois do meu divórcio, eu tive alguns problemas financeiros. E aí eu planejei me organizar entre há 4 a 5 anos. E eu consegui muito antes disso. E foi muito melhor do que eu esperava. Então, a minha expectativa em relação aos meus planos em relação à minha expectativa acaba sendo menor. Mas o que acaba acontecendo acaba sendo bem melhor. Então, é bem isso.
Yeah, congratulations for your,
Thank you.
everything that happened to you. Now you, Apoena.
In my case, I became more mature and I passed my public exam when I was 22 years old. So I left my house, my parents, my brother, and oh my gosh, I thought, será que eu consigo? I can, but I could, and after this, I became air traffic controller. So it's so difficult in the beginning, but I can. Sometimes I think that I don't believe in me, né? Believe me, but I think that the marathon, me trazem, medir quando eu corro, né? Me mostra que eu consigo fazer as coisas assim, né? Então, I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah. In my case, I am still 21, which means I am a little bit mature, but I think I have a lot to learn. I don't live by myself now, even though I have responsibilities with money and something like that. But my parents helps me a lot. But I think at the beginning of my course, I didn't believe in myself that much in terms of getting jobs, in terms of learning like languages, in terms of being a great professional. But now I think I can be that, even though sometimes it's a little bit, rush when you can compare yourself to other people. They're
Yeah,
always the better. They're always, most capable of doing things than you. But I think now I understand that, everyone is allowed to shine, it's allowed to find great jobs. I mean, it's not that easy, but I think I can do it, and I hope to, because I don't want to, be poor for all of my life. I just want money, and I want to do things that I've always dreamed of, and that's it. Um,
Continue doing what you're doing and believe yourself.
yeah, sometimes it's not enough. I need
I
signals.
know.
Yeah, I need signals like from the universe, from people, from everything. But yeah, let's go. So, question number 3, can you identify any specific goals or milestones that reflect your expectations for yourself? Can you identify any, Juliana?
Definitely the enchantment of buying and paying of my first car is one of the I will live alone and with some a lot of responsibility, but I managed
Yeah, perfect.
it.
Now you, Apoena, can you identify something?
Hmm, um, I don't know. I think this question it's complicated to answer. Um, but I think the people, when someone tell me that I can't doing something, um, something like this, I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah. In my case, I have some things that like guide me. Like I want to live alone. I want to have my own house. So it means I have to work really hard. It means I have to have this kind of financial control and to plan all my future. I also want a stable relationship, which means I have to be a great person. I have to be careful, and being in a relationship isn't that easy. Like getting married. I'm not, single, but I'm not married as well. But at the same time, I feel that with time, it's gonna come a lot of responsibilities, and living with another person, I think it's not easy. It can be really
Yeah,
hard. Yes, and I'm too afraid of that because I love being alone. Right now, I don't live alone. I live with a friend. She is a great person. She's amazing. But at the same time, I feel that if I could, I would definitely live alone because I feel, better. There's nothing to do with her. But that's it about me. What about you, Ricardo?
Uh, I don't know. It's uh, well, I try to save portion of some quantity of money for my retirement when I retire. Or well, sometimes I just save money and don't think about it. I just oh, I needed to save money, but I don't have a dream or objective. So I believe that, well, certainly, Brazil is tough because you work during a lot of time, and when you retire, you don't receive enough money to pay your bills or something. So in this case, I just want to save money to a kind of private previdence. I don't know if exists this name in English. So in this case, my company, I just started to pay privacy previdence just 6 years ago, but it's it's not wrong. It's good. So in this case, doesn't matter if you started just 6 years ago. So I remove a part of my salary automatically. I don't receive. It's my company pick up this money directly to my account before I receive. So sometimes I can save money, but it's better because when this quantity of money is removed from your already, so it's better for some people, né? Including me. Né? I'm not exactly a terrible person in this point, but it's better in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
In the future, I need to, understand how the financial market works in the terms of like investment and saving money, because I'm just like you. Sometimes I'm just saving, but I don't know why, or I don't know the best way of doing it. And so that's really important. Guys, let's go to question number 5, because I think it's better and we don't have much time, like we just have some minutes. So I want to talk more with you about different things. So let's see. Are there any role models or individuals who have influenced your expectations for yourself? A poem, do you have someone actually that
I
have
think
influenced you?
I think my father, my dad, because he was a military too in the same force. So I grew up inside the base area, air base, I think air base, inside the aircraft. So when I saw my dad, I thought that he was a superhero for me. So I think today I am what I am because of him. I think that's it.
And that's such an amazing answer, Buena. Thank you for sharing like this part of your life. Ricardo, do you have somebody that you always remember?
Mm. Example?
Yes, of somebody that influences you or makes you believe that, I don't know, gives you hope.
Well, I during my life I have a lot of people helping me doing uh, directly or just inspire me. Huh? And they could mention some teachers, uh, particular a French teacher because is uh, taught me uh, French grammar or other things, but he helped me introduce tips or attitudes in my life that I or example that I use in my life. And my father, my grandfather. So there are a lot of. Fortunately, I receive uh, good good tips and advices in my life from these persons and then others too.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. I do have some teachers to share here, but before that, I want to hear about Juliana. What about you?
Yes, my parents, my mother, my father, their life story is inspiring for me, and their support is fundamental to me too. They support me everything don't agree.
Yeah, perfect. Me too. I think for me, it's my mother. She's like a perfect mirror for me. I mean, I don't do everything that she does, but it's kind of a way to, I don't know, see the life just like she sees. But I do have also some teachers. Like I have the top three of them, which is Maria Flavia, my teacher of Portuguese, literature, and arts. And then I have Elsa, it was my teacher of history. And then Ellen, it was my teacher of maths. I mean, I didn't understand things about life, but she was so like an angel for me that I believe that she inspired me. And also a teacher called Tiago. He was my first Spanish teacher you know, at my high school. And I mean, he's like, I just don't know. I don't know how to explain that, but I see myself sometimes in him in terms of personality, in terms of, I don't know, human being. It's kind of weird, but that's how I feel. And I do have a karate teacher, or mentor, I don't know the name, master, which is called Tarcísio. And he's like one of the great influences, like talking about external things, because it wasn't just about fighting. Like there are some days that I've learned a lot of things about life, and sometimes I have like perspectives when it comes to, I don't know, opinions in general terms, that I know that he influenced me, like the exactly thing, like things such as don't drink, don't fight, don't do bullshit, don't, do stupid things. It was in karate that I've learned how to control myself as well. So that's my examples. Guys, I actually want to come back to the question number 4. I think it's a great one. I'm sorry that we just skipped the question. Do you believe that external factors influence your expectations of yourself? And if so, how? Juliana, do you believe?
I think I not. I didn't influence for me because it depends exclusively on me. Everyone was your love stories. Everyone know. I be down and well I be living. I have been.
Yeah. What about you, Apuana? Do you think that influences you?
I think it's possible. The external factors influence depend of how I am in the moment. Maybe isso não significa que é uma coisa ruim, né? Fatores externos influenciar você. Depende dos fatores, né? E como você olha para os fatores, assim. Eu acho isso.
Yeah, in my case, it does influence my expectations, especially before I start this internship. I have a story actually, because guys, I'm gay, so for me, being in certain position, it's kind of scary sometimes because I don't know how the people are going to react, how people in positions of powers. So I had like a rainbow in my, I don't know how to say this, my bolsa, that it's supposed to come with me to my work. So at the first days, I was hiding it because I was afraid what people would think about me. But then I just figured out that there's a lot of gay people there too. And I was like, oh, I am in the certain place because right now I'm working in the governor of the state. So people are really formal, need to hide some things about personal life. And I know a lot of guys that needs to hide in order to survive inside of the work. So I was afraid to be just like that. But then I realized that I'm not alone and there's a lot of gay people around. And I was really happy. And I know it was really great to see, um, guys like me in positions of power, because
Yes,
I'm literally saying that we have leaders that are gay and they're like controlling things, and it's such an amazing experience. And it helped me
yeah.
to change a lot.
Yeah, in my case, I have an Instagram about my routine with the run. So sometimes, by the way, @correpopô, but sometimes I receive a direct and a lot of people tell me how my routine helps us to start doing exercise, to start to go to the gym. So depends how to look this situation, because all the situation have good points and a bad points, depend of you. So
Yeah, yeah. So, Apuana, can you choose a question to answer? We have question number 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Can you choose a question because we have some minutes before the guys come back?
okay, can be question number 6.
Yeah. Question number 6. What strategies or plans do you have in place to meet your own expectations? What?
Eu responder?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because I thought that I choose someone. Why I choose this question?
Because you thought it wasn't about you, and it is.
Yes. Could you answer for us first?
Okay. So in my case, I have strategies like about right now, I'm really thinking about work and like how to get money. So my first thing is like finish university, and then I'm gonna try to stay in the place that I am working right now as an intern. But if it did not work, I am going to try public exams. I don't know the name in English, but it's called concursos in Portuguese. I'm actually trying it right now, but nobody needs to know it. And then I'm gonna try everything, every work. I'm gonna try in every area that I'm capable of working. So I don't want to come back to my city because now I live in Goiânia, but I'm from Minas. I'm from a little city called Riachinho, and it's a small town, and I don't have opportunities there. So I'm gonna try to stay here, and I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do like everything, work at morning, at afternoon, at night, because I don't want to go back. It's not that I don't like my parents or I don't like my home there. I love that. But I feel that I'm gonna be like stuck in my home and I won't have any opportunity to grow as a person, to grow as to achieve more things in order to live the best of my life. Now you, Apoena, can you answer the question?
I understood you, because when I had your age, I thought the same, how can I say pensamentos?
Thought?
Thought. Uh, so in my case, I like to wake up very early, about 4:30. And yeah, because my house stays so calm, my husband um is sleeping, my little pet is sleeping, so I like to wake up and write some things, thoughts, and write my routine, what I need to do today. So I put it in my planner, and I like to check that things. I think each day, if you do what you need to do, you can achieve your goals. So if you want to stay in Goiânia, every day you need to do something that you stay here. And I think that's it. Nada
Yeah.
cai do céu, né? So we need
Yeah.
to work so hard every day. And one day you can.
Yeah, nowadays even the water don't cai do céu because it don't rain here. It's
Yeah.
such a hard place. Juliana, you can answer the same questions or you can choose another one to answer and to talk about it. What do you prefer?
Not specific, but one step at a time. Always try and never give up. Never. Try a lot. Try again.
Yeah,
The
that's like
line, the line walking, a fila anda. I I studied two years until to pass in my public exam. I'm so very exhausted. I did 4 tests, but I didn't give up. And I think that's it. You are correct.
yeah. Now let's go to question number 8. I think this is a great one. Have you encountered any challenges or obstacles that have made you reconsider your expectations? Like a really hard thing that happened in your life. Have you, Apoena?
Yes, in my personal life, in my work life, I think my work is very complicated because we need to, every day, we need to stay atento, pay attention, my work. I don't make a mis I can make a mistakes. So I think each day that I work, it's a changelet for me.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, Julian? We're talking about question number 8.
80.
Yes.
I am not saving, he considered, but change towards yeah is now give up is not.
Yeah, so you never give up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a really great way to guide your life, but at the same time, I feel that sometimes we may give up because there are things that in specific moments, at least for me, some obstacles, I prefer to give up and then try again a little bit more later, because I just can't be all the time thinking about one thing that it's really far from me. That's why I'm really afraid of taking public exams because I need to study. I need to fail. A lot of times I'm failing since the first exam that that I took. So it's really hard to see that. And I don't know, sometimes it's kind of I get frustrated and giving up seems to be the best option, but I think it's not because Juliana said that it isn't. So the guys are coming back to the meeting.
Victor, I have a question for you.
Yes, yes.
Which area do you intend to study na public exam?
Anything.
Okay. Yeah.
uh, because I don't have many things in my area, like international lakes. We do have the one in Itamaraty, but it's so hard and I don't want to do that to me.
Do you know that my first graduate was in RI? Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a cool thing to share. That's great to hear that, Aparna. So hi everybody, how you guys are doing? How was the conversation right there? Julian, how was the conversation for you?
Tá multado, Juliano. Desculpa, eu não ouvi. Pode repetir, por favor?
Yeah. How was the conversation for you in the room?
Just fantastic. We speak about career and our expectations about yourself. Um, I like a lot.
Okay, thank
Alexandre is
you for
a
sharing.
fantastic guy. And
Yes.
Carlos and Ariana, and my group meeting is fantastic. I
Oh,
like a lot.
it's nice to hear that. Congratulations, guys. Fran, hello. I want to ask you a question. Is that okay for you?
It's very good.
Okay, so are there any role models or individuals who have influenced you, your expectations for yourself, to have like a person that you always think about them as a mirror or as something like that? Someone who inspires you?
Para mim, você perguntou?
Yes.
Dá uma traduzida aí, porque
Yes, we are talking about question number 5. Uma pessoa que foi uma inspiração para você ou que continua sendo. Somebody who gives you this sort of feeling of being a better person, being a good person, a good human being. Você conseguiu
ah,
entender?
você está falando da questão número 5, né? Eu respondi ela, mas
Yes.
assim, não tem uma pessoa, né? Eu coloquei no, it was therapy that helped me with this.
Yes, that's perfect. I mean, we all need to do therapy. It's really important to just live and have some quality of life. We do have some minutes, but I want to hear about Alexandre. Hello, Alexandre.
Hello.
I've heard that you're such a great leader in the room. Is that right?
No, it was fun and
Okay.
good
Yeah.
leader. No.
Okay. So I want to hear about you. I think about the question number 2. How have your expectations about yourself evolved over the years? Do you have the same expectations since you were a kid, or it changed? Do you have
Well,
something to share?
my since I was born, I lived in a very poor area. Although we didn't have a school, medicine, doctor, enough clothes, enough food. I was all the time expected to get something better, right? But until 15 years old, I was totally illiterate, analphabet, living a farm. And when I was 16, a teacher appears in the farm and teach me something and said me that I could go to the city to study more to be a doctor or a bank teller or something better than working a farm.
Yeah.
And then I went to the city and applied to work in Banco do Brasil. But how can I work since I was totally illiterate? And I start to in the first primary school with 16 years old, focus on the bank. And when I was 26, I could enter in the bank for the first time as an employee. And I worked there for 35 years, more than 35 years. And when I retired, I was all the time expected to learn English, but I didn't have time. I lose the time. I was lazy in this time. When I got my retirement, I went to English school in Victoria, but it wasn't so good.
Yes.
And then I
Yeah.
gave up to study in a school and went to study YouTube. And then I went to abroad twice. When I first meet people in talk, I guess it was the better part of the English because I could develop my English develop my pronunciation, my listening, my reading. I think everything I was supposed to do, I was thinking to do, God
Yeah,
gave me more than I need to live.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that, Alexandre. It was such an inspirational, a
Congrats.
really, yeah, that was really, amazing. And I'm really, I don't know, pleased to hear everything about you. And I'm happy for you as well. So guys, we don't have much time because now we do have another immersion. But I want to thank all of you to, answering, to be here all the time and to give everything from you to learn English. You guys are amazing, and I hope to see you in my immersions. This is not mine. Today we did have a technical issue, so I'm sorry for that as well, but I hope that you guys had some kind of fun
What day
talking
is your
about this.
immersion? What day?
Sorry? Day?
Now
What
I
day is your immersion?
My immersion is, I don't know the name in English, but it's quinta.
Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, at 8 p.m.
So your immersion is today at 8?
No, it's
Today. Today
Tuesday,
is Tuesday.
Tuesday, or Thursday. I don't
Tuesday,
know.
today is Tuesday. No,
Quinta-feira.
you're Thursday. Thursday,
Yes.
quinta-feira.
Yeah,
É quinta-feira?
yeah, that's it.
Ok,
Okay.
Thursday.
So bye bye, guys, and I hope to see all of you in